Charge. There we go. Charging, yes. Okay, we are on the air. Oh.
Hey, Birdie.
Hey, baby.
You know how you bought those rings for the blender?
Yeah.
Was it just one, or was it a couple of them?
I think it came in 3. Why?
Where are the other ones?
It's not underneath of the utensil bin?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'll have to
You
look.
wouldn't know?
No. Why, already busted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you borrow one.
Yes, it did, liar.
Did it?
Okay. No, I have to look real good, but try checking there or the one that has the scale to measure foods. Hello, everybody. Hello. Good morning, girl. How you doing? Do you guys remember when we were little? They would say, "What you doing?" "Eating chocolate." "Where'd you get it?" "My doggy dropped it." "Where'd he drop it?" "Behind the door." Yeah. "What's he doing?" "Make it more." Remember, girl? Shoot. Okay, I have my water. So, girls, start off getting your waters. Hey, Danielle. Hi, everybody. Start off getting your waters, girl, your snacks, your drinks. Is my thing charging? Hold on 1 second. What you doing? Are you try to annoy your friends or your family? What you doing? Come on, baby girl. Work with me. Okay. Girl, grab your waters, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, grab whatever it is that makes you feel good. I have my water here, and Birdie's making delicious breakfast. Yay! Ah, okay. Yeah, so you're here, girl. Yay. You finally got on the YouTubes, huh? Oh, there we go. She's turning on. Yay. All right. So in the meantime, the laptop turns on so we can put some morning jams. Let's get started with this. Get ready with me, girl. I have a whole bunch of this primer that I don't like, but I have to use it. Couldn't buy it for nothing. And the primer that we're going to be discussing, or the one that I'm talking about here today, is the NYX Professional Makeup Pore Filler. This one. Tell me how you like it. Bird blow dries his dew. No, he's blending. He's making a fruit smoothie. He's making me a fruit smoothie. What time and day do you do Bible? We do Bible study every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So there's 4 time zones in the U.S. Pacific Standard Time, Mountain Time, Central Time, and Eastern Standard Time. So mine's at 7. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So 6 Pacific Standard Time, me, 7 Mountain Time, 8 Central Time, and 9 Eastern Standard Time. So for me, it's 7 p.m. every Wednesday. Joanne, yes. Yes. Hi, good morning, Lady Marilyn. Lady Marilyn, thank you so much for my birthday gift. I haven't had a chance to tell you in person. I love it a lot. And I already used the eyeshadow. I used it not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. I like it. It's so beautiful. It's so pigmented. I have it right here, actually. Okay. So this is the foundation. This is the primer in which we're talking about that I kind of don't like that much, but I have to use it. It's like moon rocks. Like it comes out like really moony. Did everyone ever tell you coffee wasn't good for your baby? Of course. That's why I don't drink it anymore. Hello. Where have you been, girl? Where have you been? I don't drink coffee anymore. I stopped cold turkey. As soon as I found out that I'm having my babies. Yeah. I like the e.l.f. Pore Filler Primer if you're not using my Smashbox. I like the e.l.f. Pore Filler Primer if I'm not using... Oh, okay. Thank you, Lady Marilyn. Yeah, no caffeine. Only because... Yeah, twins. Only because my suegra told me that Bird was very active. Very hyper child. Super hyper, bouncing off the walls. You know, so when, and I've known this because my bird's a very active person. He can't sit still. He's always like in the kitchen or doing something around the house, which is good. But she's like, no, ni lo mande. She's like, Bird. I was gonna say his name. Like he was very hyperactive as a child. So anything to keep myself calm, so I'm not, you know, with my 2 babies bouncing off the walls. So, so yeah, I quit. Sorry, I'm looking down here. I'm trying to get my laptop going so we can put. Yes, twins, girl. I'm having twins. Which reminds me, yesterday I called and applied for WIC. And so today I have to submit our paperwork. It's a good thing you guys reminded me to submit our paperwork for WIC. Kelsey, I'm due on August 20th. Yes. Yeah. They're not having sugar for the first while. Yes, I know. Yeah, so this is how it looks.
You don't want aguacate? No?
Yes.
You do?
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's making me breakfast because I feel like, I need to eat now. And you know how I get. I've been saying it for the last couple of days. I need to eat now, immediately. I can't wait. Yes, thank you, Norma. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, you had twins? Hi, Andrea. Yes, Andrea, yes. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Beatty. Miss you, love you, girl. Yes, I know you've been waiting. She's like, I've been patiently waiting. Hi, Misha. Happy you're here, girl. Yeah, Janie. A lot of the besties already suspected because, again, like I mentioned yesterday, we're so close. Like, we hang out every day. You know, you guys get ready with me. I get ready with you. And you can see a quick change in me. Like, wait, skirt. Like, something's different about her. Like, what could it be? You know, but for the sake of making sure that my body's okay, my mental health is okay, you know, getting out of the risk zone and getting into the safe zone as far as, you know, how far along I am and so forth, we kind of just kept it to ourselves and didn't want to just, hi, Rebecca, to just say it out, you know. So look, Richie's trying to get comfortable. Oh, you guys can't see him. I took his little sweater off. I was like, oh, poor thing, Iris, because it's hot. Sometimes, like, the heater's cranked on. He's all with his little sweater. Okay, let's see. Let's put on Pandora so we can get the groove on. Oh, you know what? I have a song in mind that I've been thinking about in the morning. I have a song in mind, girl, that when I was brushing my teeth, I was thinking about this song. Do you guys know it's a group. It's called Delight. And the song is called Groove is in the Heart. When I was younger, I had the CD of Delight. Groove is in the heart, groove is in the heart,
Step into it.
Groove is in the heart. Come on, groove is in the heart. So when I was like, dun, 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 dun. Hey, Rudy, I appreciate you. Thank you. I will. Are you in a bad mood, Brady?
No, baby, I'm not. I'm tired.
Okay. Like you. My bird went to bed late last night. I'm like, just kidding. Okay. Yeah, that's the song I'm thinking of. Look, you'll see it. You'll hear it.
How do you say? De groovy? How do you say? De gorgeous? Ooh la 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 la.
It's here.
How do you say?
I'm 5-0.
Delight.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to dance. We're going to dance. We're going to dance and have some fun.
Chills that you spill on my back make me feel with satisfaction when you're done. Satisfaction on what's to come. I couldn't dance for Yeah, girl. When I was brushing my teeth. Sing it, baby. Mariah Lynn, thank you. Yeah, girl. When I was younger, I had the CD, and I had like go-go shoes. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. God's good, girl. God's good. Groove is in the heart. All right. Thank you, Gabby. This is the foundation we're going to use today. Jet Internet TS. Okay, so lately I've been noticing my brows have been coming out super dark. Like, whoever said it first, like, girl, your eyes are coming out dark. I'm like, they are dark. So you need to calm it down with the brows. Yeah, so this is huevito, but I can't have raw eggs because it has bacteria, so they're fully cooked. Thanks to Bird. Okay, yeah, thank you, baby. Close the door, my love, so I don't disturb you. I appreciate you, love you. Sweetheart, yes. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Prayer at 7:30, Birdie. So in 30 minutes. Or unless you want to push it back. What's up to you, my love? Since you're gonna go back to sleep after making my delicious breakfast. Groove is in the heart. 8? Yes, sir. Okay, you guys heard everybody. We're gonna do prayer time at 8. Prayer time at 8. But girls, let me just tell you something. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're waking up feeling, you know, groovy, like the way I did this morning. And that's not to say that I don't feel like poo, you know. I feel like poo sometimes. You know what I mean? I feel like all the things, you know what I mean? But just try to keep your mind in positive places, how I always say all the time, girl. You know, sometimes it gets tough, sometimes it gets hard, sometimes we don't know what the heck we're doing. You know, I understand, girl. I've been there before, but we just have to continue trying every day, no matter the circumstance. And not only that, but giving it to God, girl. Giving whatever it is that you have in your heart, hindering your spirit and holding you back. Just continue, girl. I promise you everything's going to be okay. Hold on, baby girl. Let me put my another... Excuse me. I'm trying to put a station. Let's see if I can put a station. Oh, we just heard that song. Skip it. Okay, prayer at 8. Yes, prayer time at 8. Yes. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so I know my brows have been browing like real cute lately, but girl, she's a little too cute. I had bad mood swings when I was pregnant with twinsies. Bad mood swings. I'm here wondering, wow, I want to be as happy, and now I don't know why. You are, glory to be God. Yes, girl, I'm so happy we're both pregnant together and do 1 month apart. Jazzy, we're doing it together, girl. I'm sorry to bother you. Can I ask you to pray? I'm going through a dark... Yes, baby girl. I actually wrote it down so that when 8 o'clock comes around and we can do like a mass prayer. I started working on your care package yesterday. Oh, Mariah Lynn. If you guys didn't know, Mariah Lynn's also a mama of twins. So, girl, you and me, we're doing it. Or you did it already. Do twins run in your family? Twins runs in, actually, I found out, well, they run in my bird's family. His grandpa's a twin. And I found out as of the day before yesterday, I believe, that my grandpa is a twin. My great grandpa, my grandma's dad, excuse me. Yeah, girl, I'm having twins. I'm scared, Brittany. Girl, you got this with your new job, baby girl. So where's my pen? I had it in my hand. Girl, yes, Brittany. Brittany, you're gonna do great in your new job. Remember, at your job interview, to dress, of course, professionally, get there early, you know, review the scope, like review what they're looking for, like before, like when you're waiting, like, okay, what are they looking for? Let me read the resume, or I'm sorry, read the application again, or whatever it is that they're looking for. And try to correlate how you can do good, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, oh, they're looking for that, this, that, and the other. And like start thinking of scenarios in the time in your life when you've done something similar. You know what I mean? So when they ask you, so, you know, like, how can you relate this job to what, you know, whatever it is? Like, well, you already had kind of like brainstormed it, you know? You know, do a firm handshake, make eye contact. Don't be afraid to showcase who you are. This is your time to talk yourself up, girl. Talk yourself up, girl. Especially if you want the job, you talk yourself up, girl. You know what I mean? You know, smile. And also take the opportunity as well to ask, like, your questions. Like, well, how, you know, as a supervisor, what should I expect from you? You know what I mean? Like, how much hands-on of a supervisor are you? Because you're going to get to find out about the job as well. Like, for me, I never see my boss. She's like 2 doors away from me, but her door's closed all the time. She's always busy, always, you know, doing meetings and stuff. I never see her. She's there at 7 a.m. She leaves at 7 p.m. I get there at 9 to 6, so I'm like, deuce. Like, okay, never saw you today. Okay, bye. You know what I mean? And if that's what you want, as, you know, or if you want a manager or a supervisor that's going to be kind of guide you. You know what I mean? Like, who's your trainer gonna be? Like, all those questions. But you're gonna do great, Brittany. You'll see, baby girl. Just pray about it. As soon as you get out of the car, or as soon as you get there in the car, just say a little prayer. Put your hands together. Dear God, if it's in your will for me, if it's ordained for me to have this job, let it be. You know, give me the right words to say so I can showcase my skills verbally. All those good things. But you got this, girl. Okay, I'm not gonna do my brows so crazy today. Hi, amor. Hey, girl. So today we're gonna, during Bible study, I haven't even began like making my notes, because as you guys know, I kind of like, I prep for Bible study like the day of sometimes. So today what we're going to be discussing is when Jesus washes his disciples' feet. And as soon as I wake up, girl, now with this new journey in my life, I like go straight to my Bible and I'm like, okay, you know, before I get on my phone, before I do anything, I do my prayer. You know, as soon as I get up, I'm like, dear God. So today, Jesus washes his disciples' feet. I'm going to read it to you so you know exactly what we're going to be talking about. And so you can kind of think about it. Like, how, like, what is the meaning behind this message? What is the meaning behind this message? And there's many meanings. It could mean something for one person. It could mean something for another person. You know what I mean? And when you reread it again later on in time, or in a year from now, 2 years from now, it hits different, you know? So today we're going to be talking about chapter 13 in John, verses 1 through 17. Maybe, hopefully, because it's a kind of... It sounds like short verses, but girl, like once you get in it and kind of break it down verse by verse, shoo, girl. Okay, ready? So, before the Passover celebration, Jesus knew that his hour had come to leave this world and return to his Father. He had loved his disciples during his ministry on earth, and now he loved them to the very end. It was time for supper, and the devil had already prompted Judas, because remember Judas, he stole money from the ministry, son of Simon Iscariot, to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that the Father had given him authority over everything, and that he had come from God and he would return to God. So Jesus knew, I'm going back. I have, I have the power to judge. He had gotten up from the table, took off his robe, wrapped a towel around his waist, and poured water into a basin. Then he began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with the towel he had around them. So you have to remember, back in the day, girl, back in the day in Jerusalem, the feet of the individuals, feet of people were the dirtiest part of your body. There was dirt, they would wear sandals and stuff. So just imagine. So for me, that takeaway right there is that Jesus loved, God loved, because remember, Jesus is God, right? He loved his disciples so much that he humbled himself to the very bottom, kind of, and he said, I'm going to wash your feet. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, girl. I can go on further, but that's just to kind of like preface. If you have a Bible or if you have internet, which I'm sure we all do, right? Because we're here. Hello. You can read it further and get more into depth and detail. What's your takeaway? You know what I mean? So it's today at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So remember, choose your time zone. Are you in Pacific Standard Time, Mountain Time, Eastern, Central Time, or Eastern Standard Time? So I'm in Mountain Time. So it's 7 for me, 7 p.m. So 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 Pacific Standard Time, 7 Mountain Time, 8 Central Time, and 9 Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. I have the link on my link tree. So yeah, girl, that's what we're going to be discussing. We can like talk about it forever. Well, let's wait until Bible study, girl. So what you think? How did you find out? How? I took a pregnancy test on December 18th. And I was like, okay, So I made an appointment. Because, girl, I don't know which way's up. You know what I mean? As far as like, I'm a very healthy person. I don't go to the doctor for anything. I don't have a primary care doctor. I don't have a doctor, So I was like, well, let me just Google like pregnancy centers around me. So that's what I did. I just, I Googled pregnancy centers around me that offer like a free pregnancy test and an ultrasound if possible. And sure enough, I found it in my area. So I called them up and they're like, yeah, sure. She's like, if you want an ultrasound, because she asked me, of course, all the questions. When was my latest period? So I told her November 18th. It was the last day of my first day of my last period. So she's like, okay. She's like, if you want an ultrasound, let's schedule it for January 13th. I was like, okay, yeah. Which was just yesterday, right? Yesterday? What's today? No, on Monday. And yeah, girl, so I've been feeling all the things. But it wasn't made official until Monday. Yay. Do you have insurance? I have health insurance, yes. Yes, I do. I have health insurance. I called my health insurance yesterday. I'm like, okay, what's the next step? So I called my health insurance. I was like, hi. I told them the news. Like, I just found out I'm pregnant with twins. Do I have to get a primary care physician so I can be like referred to an OBGYN? Or because for like all my women's like health checkups and stuff, I would just go to University Medical Center. Like the women's health, I would just call them up like every 2 years, like, hi, like I need a PAP. And girl, I would, my insurance would pay and I would pay the other half or whatever, or like some amount. And that's how I would do it, right? For sicknesses, I don't get sick very often, right? I try not to. But I'm pretty healthy, I haven't broken any bones in my whole entire life, you know what I mean? So, so she told me, she's like, no, your insurance plan covers you going straight to the OB-GYN or OB-GYN. I was like, oh, okay. So she gave me a list. So, and at the free clinic that I went to find out, and I got the ultrasound that they told me I'm having twins, they're faith-based. I found out at the end that they were faith-based. So I asked, I was like, do you have any recommendations for faith-based doctors or like doctors who are believers? And they're like, as a matter of fact, thanks for asking, we do. So they provided me a list. And there's this one doctor that's in my network, as well as a believer. So I'm like, oh my goodness, like, you know, so I prayed about it ever since yesterday, praying, you know, I prayed about it this morning. So hopefully, you know, because the lady who would do my next bun on, she was also like my women's doctor, so she would kind of go down there and like see what's good, you know what I mean? And one time, and I don't know if this is inappropriate, okay, but tell me if it's inappropriate, but this is what happened. One time she asked me, or I don't know, because this was many years ago, but like she was checking me, and you know how like when they check you down there, they put that like the little duck, like the little pato, like they crank it up or whatever, like the crank, like you know. And of course they like check you and they feel all the good stuff and everything. And so one time she made a comment to me, and I don't know if this is inappropriate, okay guys, so forgive me if I kind of like say it like inappropriately, but she was like, she's like, you need to have more sex. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, why? And she's like, because. She's like, you need to loosen up down there. Because I guess she was trying to crank the pato or whatever. And I was like, you're hurting me. Like right away, I was like, you're hurting me. And then she's like, no. She's like, what did she say? Like in so many words. She's like, you're too tight down there. She's like, you need to loosen up. She's like, you need to have more sex because you're going to have a very difficult time giving birth. And I remember I told my bird, and he's like, that's kind of inappropriate, isn't it? And I'm like, oh. So I'll never forget that. And I don't want to say her name, but yeah, she told me that. She's like, that I need to loosen up down there. And I was like, that's odd. Like, I've never heard that before. But of course, you know, I don't really have guidance with my mom. Like, I kind of just done things on my own. Like, book appointments on my own and kind of just figure things out on my own. Is that inappropriate? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, she's like, you need to loosen up down there. She's like, you need to have more sex. Like, she told me straight up. Like, you need to have more sex. And I was like, okay, thanks. But this was when I was, like, in my early 20s. No, like 23, 24, I think. But yeah, so that's always been my experience, you know, kind of they just kind of say it how it is, I guess, these ladies. And I've only had ladies. So I've never had a guy, you know, as my checker-upper. But you guys are telling me that men are more like gentler and stuff. So maybe I should consider it like a guy doctor. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Yeah, so what have your experiences been? Yeah, I guess because I was complaining that like she was like putting the pato in and like cranking it. I'm like, ow, like you're hurting me. Like, stop complaining. Like, stop bitching, you know? Yeah, and they get that, you know how they get that big ol', like, it's like a scraper? They get like a scraper and scrape the side. Ouchie! Yeah, Nana, I'm pregnant. Yeah. Don't be scared, girl. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry. The guy doctor I got, my mom's old. Oh, your mom's? Ah! Yeah. They scrape the edges. Like, okay, we're gonna get some samples. Scrape the edge. Ouchie! With like a hard brush. Or like the big Q-tip. Just to make sure everything's good. Like, okay, you know? Alright, girl. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our foundation. The one that we wore yesterday is the same one we're going to be using today. And remember, this one is a little bit light for my skin. But girl, nothing good old bronzer can't fix. So remember, today we're going to have prayer at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I'm having 2 babies, Tammy. I'm pregnant with twins. Twinsies. Oh, let me have some of my fruit smoothie. My OB has seen all the ladies in my family. It's so embarrassing. He's like, yep, seen all y'all. Yeah. Bird has a grandpa that's a twin. His dad's a twin. And I found out recently that my grandma's dad, my great-grandpa, small town things. Oh, that's why you're scared. Yeah, my great-grandpa's a twin. how did I tell him? He bought the test. I just told him, like, I'm late. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. And then I was like, can you buy a test? He's like, okay. But girl, like I mentioned yesterday, the day before, the day of or the day before he bought the test for me, that he was throwing up at work, feeling all sorts of nauseous. He's like, I don't know why. He's like, I don't know what's going on with me, because he texted me. He's like, I'm throwing up at work. I'm like, what happened? Because my bird, you know, sometimes he just eats whatever and doesn't like do the smell check. Like, is it good? Like, you know, is it good to eat still? He was like eating whatever. So he's known for that. So I'm like, did you eat something bad? He's like, I don't know. He's like, I just feel nauseous and throwing up at work. But he said after he threw up that he kind of felt better, not so nauseous. But I was like, okay, well, can you get the test for me? So he got the test for me, and the very next day is when we found out together. Yeah, so now we're gonna have a poll up to vote on the blush. Yeah, Meggie, your husband got the morning sickness too. You know what they say supposedly, because I did a little bit of research, that when you're close with your husband emotionally, when you're emotionally close, that's why they feel, I guess, what you're feeling, like the nausea, you know, the hungries, the mood swings, is because you guys are so close emotionally, that's why they feel that way, I guess. Pregnancy fog already. I know, Ma. Yes, I know. You sync up. I know. Oh my God, I was going to ask you like a week ago if you're pregnant. I don't want to be rude. Yes. What are your symptoms? So, Jazz, I know you keep asking, but I'm not ready to show my stomach. I know. I see you asking, baby girl. I'm sorry. What was I going to say? My symptoms. So, I think I like I had mentioned yesterday, my symptoms were my boobs. Very tender, very like heavy, like ouch, like even taking off my bra, I had to take it off slow. Of course, didn't get my period. My boobs was a second thing. My sense of smell was heightened, like I can smell like a mile away. Mood swings, I feel, and just really hungry, and really hungry and very tired, exhausted, like beyond belief. Like tired, like I can't even explain how freaking tired I feel. Like after 11:30 in the morning, I'm falling asleep at my desk. But now I have a routine. During my lunch break, I go to my car and I have my blankie and my pillow and I sleep in the back seat. I sleep so cozy. I have a pillow for my tummy and I have a pillow for me, and I have my cozy socks just in case it gets too cold in there. And I sleep with my big puffer jacket. Girl, and now it's like easy. Like I as soon as I close my eyes, asleep, and then my alarm wakes me up, and then I wake up like, okay, here I go, you know, back to the office. So it's been really good, you know. I'm getting a little bit of a schedule down, which is good, girl. And yeah, as soon as I wake up, I throw up. Like I drink water in the morning as soon as I wake up, and that kind of helps like induce me to start vomiting. So I'll go to the restroom, and I'm like, okay, here it goes. Like, it's going to happen. And yeah, sure enough, I vomit all my water. It's still cold as it comes out of my throat and on my nose. And like all this phlegma, all this yellow icky stuff. Like I guess, like acid reflux, because it kind of burns my nose and throat. Then after I do my first throw up of the day, I'm like, okay, I'm set. I threw up. Now it's time to eat. So yeah, so I'm kind of I'm following my body. I'm just like, whatever feels. Like, what do I need to do next? Like, what sounds like the next step? Yes. Yeah, at my friends, because there's some friends that I did tell privately, the ones who are involved in Bible study, the ones who are involved in book club, we're very close, I'm telling you. So I kind of started disclosing, you know, that I was having symptoms and that I was pregnant to the closest friends, to the ones who are really involved in a bunch of activities. So they knew first. And so yeah, like my friends, you know, I think Kira was one of them that said, you know, get ginger chews. Sherry Michelle, she's like, get ginger chews. So at the appointment that I kind of was telling them everything, they gave me lemon ginger tea and they gave me ginger chews. So yeah, girl. Okay, the liquid blush that won today's poll, it looks like it is with a whopping 23% the Morphe Hot Shot. Oops, I spit. Excuse me. The Morphe Hot Shot, this one. So we're going to be using that one next. But let me hurry. And don't forget, our prayer time is going to be at 8 o'clock today. Just so all the besties coming in. Girl, we're going to have prayer at 8 o'clock today. And I already have a prayer request from Sweetheart, from my Sweetheart baby girl. Her username is Sweetheart. And another prayer request for Brittany for her job interview, girl. You're going to get it, girl. I already know it. Just put it out into the universe. Don't drink cinnamon tea. Girl, I don't even drink tea at all. Like nothing. I'm not a tea drinker. I'm a coffee drinker. But I had to quit my coffee because I don't want my kids to be hyperactive. You know? And I know, I haven't done my own research because I don't care that much. But there have been some friends that have said that decaf, I guess decaf is good, right? But there's some other friends that say that decaf does have caffeine, but just the tiniest bit. So I'm like, I'd rather not risk it. Because I don't want these kids to come out bouncing off the walls. You know what I mean? You know what I'm also scared of? Decaf, I was drink when pregnant to trick my brain. I'm having twins. Yeah, Natesby. Yeah, No fish. Yeah, I heard no fish. It has mercury. Like they say, don't eat sushi. For what I'm learning is I can't eat sushi. I can't eat like certain types of fish, like swordfish and certain types of fish. So just no sushi at all, or no food, seafood. No meat, undercooked meat, because it has bacteria, and no egg yolk, because it also has bacteria. Is what I'm learning. Oh yeah, sandwich meat. Aww, but I like hot dogs and corn dogs. And sandwiches. You know what's funny? How people say sandwich. Like, it's funny because I've heard people say sandwich. Like when I go to Starbucks and I order like a little sandwich for, like, because I'm hungry or whatever. Like sandwich. I'm like, sandwich. I've also heard my grandma Angie, she calls it a sang. Like she puts the G in there. Sandwich. How cute, huh? Sandwich. Yeah, so there's some things I'm learning, like how to maneuver through life. Sandwich. KXX-ray. She says sandwich. Yes. I see. Oh, I have to pray for our bestie Sandra. Yes, girl. Keep our bestie Sandra Martinez in your prayers, baby girl. Her and her fam. Girl. Does my mom know? I can care less if she knows, girl. Yeah, she knows. But my mom and I are not close at all. Nothing at all. If she knows. Yeah, she knows. I wrote a letter to my sister when I first found out I was pregnant. I told Lauren. I wrote a letter to her for Christmas. In her Christmas card. I wrote it. So I'm pretty sure my mom knows because she's freaking metiche. But do I care? No, I don't. What am I looking for next? I don't know. Yeah, girl. How old are you? I'm 32. No, Carol, I'm not wearing my shapewear anymore. I have to protect these children. Yeah, Kelsey. I'm just thinking, like, it's like one of those things. And maybe once the babies are born, you know, of course, because I do want them to have a relationship with their grandma. I'm not going to deprive them of that. But at the same time, I have to protect their mental health because my mom's not a very nice person. Like, she's one of those people, I think they're called narcissists, where they just want to find out. Not find out, but they just want to kind of like want information that benefits them. You know what I mean? And it's all peaches and cream. Like, if I open up to her, but once like we have a falling out, she'll throw it back in my face. Like, all the things that I've done in my life, all the hurt that I have caused. You know, it's not my fault that she had me as a young mother. You know, as a young person, it's not my fault. But she'll try to blame me. Like, you took away my juventud, my youngness. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I didn't ask to be born. You know, that's your decision. Like, you're a loser just like your dad. I'm like, okay, if that's how you think. And the last time that we exchanged like messages back and forth is when I was texting my little sister Lauren, and she calls me like yelling at me, do not text your sister, she's my daughter, mine. She's like, have kids of your own, leave us alone. She's like, you're toxic. And then she's like, she called me a fake church bitch. She's like, you're a fake church bitch. And me in my mind, I'm like, why am I a fake church bitch? Just because I'm following my heart, I'm following Christ, and you could never understand, so I'm fake? Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? So I'm like, you're stupid. Get out of here. So yeah, that kind of energy. What am I looking for? And quite frankly, you know what I mean? I'm only going to involve, like, my children to people who are genuine and pure. Not like just people who are narcissists and looking out for their own, you know? I'm looking for a specific brush that I can't find, honestly. Let me see. But I can care less, girl. Shoot. Less worries, better. I can't find a specific brush. I don't know where it is. I'm just going to have to use this tiny, tiny brush. Yeah. I don't know what it is, girl. I have no clue what her problem is, girl. But do I care? No, I don't. Yeah, they are super happy. You'd have learned a lot from us, so you're going to be such a good... Oh, I hope so, girl. Deandra, I hope so, girl. So we keep our distance. Yeah, Kelsey, same. Keep our distance. Hi, how long have you been married? Okay, Whitney Taylor. So the thing is, as far as like our togetherness between my birdie and I, him and I have been together officially 15 years on April 8th. That's our anniversary. April 8th, 2010 is when we got together. So 2010? Yeah, 2010. So we're not married, we're engaged. I'm engaged to be married. So hopefully before the babies get here, I'll be officially married. But we've been together almost 15 years on April. So we're in January, February, March. So in 3 months, we'll be 15 years. So I think you consider that like common law. We're common law married, but just not married. And that's the thing, girl. Like, we waited so long. And things are just kind of falling into place. I just don't want to get married through church. Personally. I mean, I'm sorry, through court. Or like have a hall or anything. I wanted to, I don't know, like we just didn't get married like right away. And now I know that there was a bigger reason for me, because at the end I was like, I want to get married through church. But you can't just do it, you know. You have to take classes, courses, get your sacraments of initiation, in which I was like, okay, well, let's do it, girl. Like, I want to start going to church. And that's when my eyes started getting opened. Like, oh, I've been missing out this whole time on faith. Like, yup, you know what I mean? So everything's just kind of falling into place the way God intended it to be. Yeah, but I'm 32. Will you be having help once babies come? I hope so. I hope. Yeah, Sandra, we have to protect our own, girl. Like, we have to protect our minds, our souls, our spirit. Like, no matter what, girl. And even if that means, like, at least for me, like what I told you via text, I had to cut off, like, my peoples. I had to cut off, you know, certain people out of my life to make sure that I'm feeling good and feeling confident, because people want to suck you dry. Like, people just want to step all over you or right on your coattails. I'm like, no. I draw the line here. Are you on Red Note? I don't know what Red Note is. Do you have Snapchat? I do not have Snapchat. Wait, you're with child? Yes, girl, I'm gonna have 2. 2 kids. Yeah. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've stayed positive. Because, like, those individuals trying to suck you dry, either emotionally or tearing you down or financially, and is always complaining about life and how their life is going to shit, but yet they don't change their lives. They continue to still drink and continue to make bad decisions and continue to do all these things, and then kind of come to you to vent. I'm like, get out of my way. You guys are just sucking me dry, both my mom and dad. Get out of here. I love you, but I love you over here. You know? Priscilla, hey girl, what it do, girl? I'm glad that you're here. But I'm with child. I know, right? Like, there's your child. Kelsey. But I'm with child. Just kidding. There's your child. Yeah. Like, but you're with child, remember? Like, go get me a wine cooler. Like, but you're with child. Like, oh yeah. Sorry, Melissa. I know, right? Go Norbit. Go Norbit. Bing, clinks. Yeah, Kayla. Yes. Oh, Rachel, we're matching, girl. Go put yours on so we can be matching. How you doing? Kiara. Hey, girl. Miss you, love you. It is 7:36 a.m. here for me. Yes. I want to get married before the babies get here. And as a matter of fact, I made an appointment to talk to our father, Father Allen. I have my appointment. We have our appointment with him on Friday, January 24th. So not this Friday, but the next Friday. Just so we can tell him the good news. And so we can kind of like ask, like, can you expedite us? Can you please marry us? I'm sure he will. Like, why wouldn't he? You know, like, okay. Yeah. Well, let's see. I'm only 2 months. So I'm due in August, so hopefully before August. Like, oh, can you marry us before August, please? Yes. Hi, Claudia. Hi. Okay, what's the next step? Oh, yeah. Do twins run in her? Yes, they run in his. His grandpa is a twin. And I found out that my great-grandpa from my dad's side is a twin also. And I had no idea. And like we talked about it yesterday. D, yeah, I'm pregnant, girl. But I guess it skips a generation. But girl, I don't see any twins in my immediate family. Yeah, Claudia, yeah. Twin, Slim. Slim, where have you been? This one, Bianca. Oh, Bianca, my bestie boo. Bianca Alexis, RN. She's a registered nurse, girl. I met her at church. We go to church together. Girl, oh my goodness, I want to hug you. When I met her, girl, I was like all chiclosa. I'm like, can I hug you? Like, yeah. And then we were talking, like, can I hug you again? Just because I just radiate. Like, she's just so sweet. Yeah, I'm due August 20th. Yeah, girl, once you meet me in life, once you meet me in real life, I'm gonna be all like on top of you. Girl, I was even telling Bianca, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just fangirling over you. I'm just like staring at her. Yeah. My bestie Bianca, I love you, girl. You're a strong warrior, girl. You already know I love you so much. Yeah. Yes. That's the latest with me, girl. This song though reminds me of Sandra, our bestie boo Sandra Martinez. Girl, she puts this song and then she starts dancing. If you guys know what I'm talking about, put your hand up. Sandra Martinez, she's on right now, I think. Yeah, she is, because I've been seeing her comments. Hydrate. Okay, drink your water. Like, which one should we do? Water or smoothie? Maritza. Hey, Maritza. Good morning, girl. Watch my nudes video. Get out of here, girl. Nobody wants to see your nudes. Nobody wants to see you, girl. Just kidding. Oh, I saw that somebody put about my LED light. The LED mask. You got spooked? Yeah, girl, that LED mask scared you, huh? I never noticed a blanket. Oh, yeah. That's because, girl, it's cold. Like, where I live, it's freaking freezing. And I sleep right here on this side. So I'm like, wait, it's cold. Can you do something? So he covered it. He covered my window. Yes, Richie knows you need it. I know he knows I need the food. Yeah. Mango, it's too early. Maybe later. Mango. Hey, Mango. What to do, girl? Okay, let me hurry. Let me put my music on a little louder. The other day, I watched Desperately Seeking Susan. Have you guys seen that movie with Madonna? Desperately Seeking Susan. How that girl wanted to be her. The one that was reading the newspaper. She was like, she got her jacket. She was like obsessing over her. She's like, I want to be her. you, everybody, for helping me get to my live goal, girl. You're the best. Okay, girl. Now, the next step after this is we're going to put on our overall top concealer. Roxanne. Oh, Roxanne? Yeah. Yeah, just really seeking Susan. Yeah, me too, girl. I like 80s and 90s movies for sure, girl. They're the best. Or I like movies made by, what's his name? The one that made The Breakfast Club. The one that makes like Sweet 16. What's his name? I can't remember right now. So he makes all those cool movies. What did I say? I meant 16 Candles. 16 Candles. Breakfast Club. Something Hughes. I can't remember right now. Something Hughes. Anthony Michael Hall. Oh, yeah. Valley Girl, me too. Valley Girl. Dun, 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 dun. How does the beginning go? Yeah, girl. I like Valley Girl. The music set you free. Hey, come on, Julie. He's outside. Because she's like trying to break up with him. It's your fucking friends, right? Yeah. Grease. I know, right? My bird, he loves Grease. Hi, friend. I missed it. What's the comment? Hi, friend. Today is my 33rd birthday. Yes, Miss Lovely Girl. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Lovely. Happy birthday to you. Love you, girl. Happy birthday. Let's all wish Miss Lovely a happy birthday, girl. Today's her 33rd year around the sun. Around the sun, is that how you say it? Oh, wishing you love, light, sweet joy. You know, cheer for a great, great, great year, baby girl. Remember that you are going to go places. You're going to continue, you know, elevating yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul. Girl, and it's never too late for anything. Never, ever, ever. For new goals, new ambitions, you know. Set your sights high, girl, and continue working on yourself every day. Don't let nothing get you down, girl. Nothing at all. Live a stress-free life as much as possible. You got to prove your love to me. Okay, girl like me. The song from Valley Girl. It goes something, don't wanna use it. It's something, girl like me. Da 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 da. Girl like me. Girl like me. Girl like me. Girl like me. I'm gonna find it. Let's see. I want your name, girl like me. I want your number, girl like me. Da 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 da, girl like me. Let me see. I'm gonna find it. Girl like me. Da 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 da, girl like me. Okay, right now I'm gonna get my beauty blenders wet so we can blend everything together. Do our eyeshadow, girl. I'll do it just for you, Megan. Okay, let's see. Let's put another Valley Girl song. You want to? Let me see. Let me see. Let's put another Valley Girl song because now I feel like nostalgic. I feel nostalgic, girl. Let me see here. I love this one. Not live, thank you. Not live.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money.
Me too. Done spending an obscene amount of money. Your skin. My skin. Yeah, girl. Crystal, I'm having twins, girl. What you think? I can't picture Danielle being a Valley girl. Why, girl? Because she's so punk rock now, right? Yeah, girl. Liliana, I know, right? I need to put music on so I can, like, get this. You don't have to dab. I don't have to dab, girl, but I just like to. It's my signature move. That's what I like to do, girl. Yeah. School is in. Yeah, you can't picture Danielle a Valley girl because she's so punk rock now, girl. Ooh, contacts. Should we wear contacts today? Let's do it, girl. Bunny gray. School is in. Oh, yeah. School is in. Yeah. School is in. Yeah, and the way she does it in the movie. Yeah, like at the end. Okay, let's see here. Which one should we put for the next song? From the Valley Girl soundtrack, girl. What you think? Do you guys know the movie Valley Girl? Do you know what movie we're talking about? Let me see. Let's see. Come on, computer. Work with me, girl. Work with me, girl. Let's see. Eyes of a Stranger. Which is that one song that goes dun 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 in the beginning? Dun 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 dun. How's it go? Hi, Andrea. Yes. Oh, prayers. It's almost prayer time. It's almost prayer time. Okay, it's almost prayer time, baby girl. Let me see. Let's put my worship music to get us in the zone, girl. Get us in the zone, girl. Okay. Someone said the music is too loud. I'm like, I'm sorry, girl. Sorry, the music is too loud. Yeah, Valley Girl. It has Nicolas Cage in it. He's young. Before he got his teeth fixed. He's so cute. And then think of us whenever you watch it. Valley Girl. You'll like it. It's really cute if you like girly movies. From like the 70s or 80s. Not from the 80s when we're talking about. From the 80s. Before he got his teeth fixed. It's true. It's true. I'm not lying. Chris Tomlin. Oh, you can listen to his music all day, girl. Yeah, girl, I'm Catholic. I'm Catholic, baby girl. Okay. Almost time for prayer. I'm gonna go get my bird. It's almost time for prayer in about a minute, so start putting yourself in that holy place. Okay, he's gonna be out here in a second. Excuse me. Apologies. Yes, Carla, I'm pregnant. What you think, girl? I'm gonna have a baby. 2 babies. What do we bring for Bible study? Girl, we just bring our Bibles and our minds, our souls and spirit, and whatever it is that's, you know, weighing heavy on our heart, give it to God. Are you scared? No, I'm not scared. Today, right now, in this moment, I'm not scared. Ask me in a week, and ask me in 2 months. Ask me in I'm almost due, maybe. But for now, for this moment, I'm okay. What if you don't have a Bible? It's okay. I share my notes. I'll read it out. Read the verses, the passages. Say a prayer. Then go into it verse by verse. I'll ask, what's your takeaway? What do you think about this? What do you interpret? I'll ask questions, like just simple questions, at least for me, you know. What does this mean to you? What does this mean to you? What does being spiritually blind mean to you? What does having a hardened heart mean to you? What are the characteristics of Jesus Christ that we can carry on in our daily lives? Those kinds of questions, you know. Yeah, but anyone's welcome. All denominations are welcome. Thank you, Eva. She put girl. I love it. Yeah, all denominations are welcome, sweet girl. As long as you love God, girl. As long as you try every day and try to learn about faith and try to open up your eyes, open up your heart, open up your soul to receive, to give. Because like I always say, grace is a loop. It's a loop of grace. It's not to be taken and just harbored for me. Give grace to get grace. It's a loop of grace that is infinity. It never ends. We stood for 2 hours in the parking lot. You stood for 2 hours? Oh, Danielle, it's okay, girl. Don't worry. Baby. Thank you, Russia. Thank you.
Glorious day to everyone. Good day, good day. Don't mind me. Just a little sleepy.
You can come on camera if you want, Brady.
I'm right here, baby. I'm okay.
Okay.
I just want to come in to join you guys for prayer. To thank God for today.
So this is a time, everybody, in which we center ourselves. Clear your mind. Put yourself in that holy place, spiritually, to be one with God. Whatever it is that's hindering your heart, weighing heavy on you, the things both spoken and unspoken, lay them out. Put them forward. Your goals, your ambitions, your dreams, you know, the things that are happening around your area, in your community, the closest ones to you, what's weighing heavy on their heart. You know, put yourself out there to receive, to love, to give, to forgive, to heal. All the adjectives, all the things that comes with faith, that comes with prayer, that comes with strength and endurance, and just everything, all of it, girl. Just lay it out at the altar. So without further ado, are you ready, Bird?
I am ready.
Okay. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Dear God, thank you so much for all the things that you continue to do for us every day. God, I come to you every day, all different times of the day. And I will continue to give you my thanks. I humbly come to you with everything I have in my heart, in my spirit, and in my soul. I've come to you with all the things I've done in my life. I come to you with my future and whatever it is that you have ordained for me. I come to you, God, and I first, before anything, want to just give you thanks for the good times in my life as well as the bad times, for the experiences, for the people, for my spiritual journey, me having to go through the mud, sometimes not understanding which way to turn, where life is going to take me, not understanding what is destined for me. So first, before anything, I just want to give you the thank you for allowing me to be the person that I am today, for allowing me to have this life with the people who love me, with the things that surround me, not physically, but all the wonderful opportunities and blessings that are presented before me. God, I want to ask that you continue to watch over not only myself, my bird, Richie, the babies growing inside me, but our family members and our close friends. God, if you can just watch over them, watch over their souls, watch over whatever's hindering their hearts from moving forward. I ask you, God, that you break cycles, that you break through addictions. I ask you, God, that you allow us to grow closer, not only to you and in faith, but also to the people around us that may have hurt us in our past. I ask you, God, that you allow us to forgive the people who have hurt us, and to also forgive ourselves, God, because I know sometimes we're our toughest critic. We're so hard on ourselves. I know, God, that if there's a will, there's a way, and we're going to figure it out alongside you. Throughout this journey of life, I invite everyone to get closer to God and in their faith. I rebuke all evilness, all wickedness, all self-doubt, all self-hurt. I rebuke all anger that I carry with me every day. I rebuke it. I don't want to feel it anymore. And I'm learning, God, that as I grow closer in my relationship with you, that my heart isn't so hard anymore, and my burdens aren't so heavy anymore. And I'm allowing the things that are hurting me to be set free, and allowing you to work in my life. Thank you, God, again for this just amazing opportunity to be able to spread your word, and to just know that you sent your only begotten Son to be on earth with us, for us to get to know your character, for us to get to know how wonderful, how beautiful, how forgiving, how trustworthy you are. And it's up to us to keep feeding into it, to keep feeding our souls, nourishing our bodies and our minds and our spirit with you, coming to the water and drinking from it, having our actions be the fruit of our labor, having a soul that others can go to, and being a guidance for the community to know that good people do exist. God, I want to ask that you just watch over some of our besties really closely today. Wrap your arms around them. Allow them to feel like they're not defeated, that there is always hope.
You have 20 minutes left, Angel Girl.
That we can do absolutely anything through faith and through praise. I ask you, God, that you watch over our good friend Sandra Martinez and her family. I ask that she remains strong, as she is a pillar in her life, in her family's life. I ask that whatever is going on with her family, that they find healing, that they find closeness within each other, that they remain hopeful for the future. I ask you, God, that you pray over our good friend Sweetheart in her dark days, that she find healing within herself, and that she knows that everything's going to be okay. I invite her to seek you, God. I invite her to seek you. And I also want to pray for our friend Brittany, who's going through a new change in her life, new opportunities, for her to stay confident, to stay strong, to know that everything's going to be okay, as well as all the other besties, all the friends. God, I pray that I'm a good mom, and that the babies growing inside me are healthy and that they're happy. I pray that my birdie and I are good parents to them. I pray that we can provide not only material items to clothe them and to feed them and make sure they're okay and secure, but we also feed their minds with faith. We feed their souls with nothing but goodness. I ask you, God, that you watch over my puppy Richie, and you watch over our family, his mom, my mom, his dad, my dad, and all the ones who are closest to us. Thank you, God, for this life that we live. Whatever is meant for me, let it be. Whatever is in your will for us, let it be. I'll leave a moment of silence here for you to say a name privately for whomever is struggling in your life, or for you to say a private prayer. In Jesus' name we pray. In his mighty, 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 powerful name I pray.
Amen.
Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
God bless. Thanks, baby.
Yay.
Amen, amen. Forget your amen. Stay blessed. Keep pushing forward. Always, 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 God first.
Yay, we did it, girl.
Thanks, baby.
Thank you, babe. Appreciate you. Okay, now that I sprayed my face, let's continue on, girl. In Jesus' name, yes. In his mighty name, the name above all names. Jesus Christ, the name above all names forever and always, girl. Because he's gonna come back. Yeah, sure. Unless you want some, you can have the rest if you'd like. Okay.
How much? Full or halfway?
Like halfways. The name above all names. Yeah, girl. So today when we talk about Bible study, when we talk about Jesus washing, the feet of his disciples, that also goes into play that he's serving. He's serving his people. He's serving his disciples. You know what I mean? There's not one person superior than the other. We have to continue serving our community, our family, and sometimes that gets hard because it does weigh heavy on us, and sometimes it does take a mental toll on you. But we have to remain strong. Even through, thank you, baby. Even though Jesus knew that one of his disciples betrayed him, he knew that Judah betrayed him, betrayed the ministry by seeking greed, by seeking, personal gain, by trying to get money out of the ministry, stealing from the purse. He knew, and even though he knew that Judah betrayed him, he still washed his feet, And remember that Jesus didn't wash their whole bodies, because when Simon Peter was like, well, if you're going to wash us, might as well wash our whole body. He's like, nope, I'm not. I'm only going to wash your feet. And remember, the feet are the dirtiest part of a person's body back at that time. So for Jesus to humble himself completely. Remember, Jesus is God. For him to humble himself completely and to get down on his knees, to take off his robe. You know what I mean? To take off his robe. Wash their feet with his hands. Clean them off with a towel. It just says so much about God's character. That he loves. And he'll forgive. Even the things that, you're like, ooh, sorry, God. Like, I messed up. Or I've hurt somebody very badly. you know, or just whatever it is that you've done in your life, you know, that you're hopefully repent, you know. And that those are signs of God. Those are the characteristics of God. You know, I've talked about it before. You know, when God created Jesus, even the angels were like, why would you create something lower than us? You know, for an opportunity for us human beings, his creation, for an opportunity for us to get to know him. You know, and like we've mentioned before, God is so mighty. He doesn't need a relationship. You know, he doesn't need us. He doesn't need us at all. We need him. And once we start having faith, once we start believing, even when things are going to crap, you know. And remember, sometimes those things that are going to crap is because of we're living our way. We're sinning, or we're doing things out of spite, out of anger. When we cuss somebody out, you know, you flip them off, give them the bird, you know. Or you damn a person, you curse a person, you say F you or whatever. We have to try a little bit harder not to be that way. We have to try a little bit harder to have those characteristics of Jesus Christ, you know. Because that's the whole thing, you know. God loved us so much that he sent a human down, right? Because he created us humans. Sent a human down, right? That felt everything we felt: anger, hurt, betrayal, you know, to do a mission. And Jesus knew, like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna suffer, and I'm gonna hurt, I'm gonna, you know, be crucified. For what? For healing people? For loving people? For bringing people back from the dead? I deserve to die for this? And you know why he died? Because we were born out of original sin. Because of Adam and Eve, you know, because they you know, were spoken to by the serpent, like, eat the fruit, do it. Like, okay, you know. And because that happened, that's when the evilness started coming into the world. And to repay that, to give it back, to fix it, that's when God's like, well, I'm going to send down a piece of myself to fix it. And he's going to have to sacrifice, shed his blood, sacrifice himself for the good of everybody else. And that's what makes it the most beautiful love story in the whole entire world. You know? So, yep. It's a story, girl. You have to read. You have to read the Bible to know. This is Waymaker. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. By Leland. Waymaker is the name of the song by Leland. I don't know. When I'm stuck in traffic and people are cutting me off, it's pretty tough. Well, you just have to remember, girl, like, they may be going through something. When people are cutting you off, maybe they're trying to get to the hospital because their baby is being born. Maybe, you know, they got news that their parent is, you know, on the verge of, on their deathbed, and this is the last time they're going to ever talk to them. You know, whatever the case is. That's how you have to think about it. You know what I mean? Like, their daughter just got into a huge car accident, you know, on the east side, and they need to get there now, immediately, now. They can't wait. That's how you have to think about it.
10 minutes left.
You know? There's always a bigger reason for things that we just don't know, and we'll never know, and we'll never understand. Or just like that, you know, I've said it before, that story of like 9/11 or what have you. When,
Has he been outside, baby?
no, he hasn't. But if you could put a sweater on. Fine. The story of 9/11 or what have you, that there's always a bigger reason. Like, I'm not sure if you've heard this story, and I maybe have mentioned it before in the past, but like, let's say, for example, the people who were working at those Twin Towers, right, during September 11th, one of them, you know, these are testimonials. that one of them spilled coffee on her shirt that day, so she had to turn around, you know, to change her shirt. Another person was assigned to get donuts that day, you know what I mean? Another person, their car broke down, so they were late that day, you know. And in the midst of them getting all pissed off, like, Fudge, you know what I mean? Like, I spilled on my shirt, like, I have to turn around, or Fudge, I'm running late, like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I'm running late. You know what I mean? The whole thing, like, God, like, I forgot to get donuts, like, skirt, I have to go get donuts. Like, all these things, in the midst of everything, they were upset, they were like rushing, whatever the case was. But there's a reason, because later on, obviously, the first plane hit, crashing down one tower. Second plane hit, taking down another tower. In the midst of people dying, in the midst of people throwing themselves off because they had to make that decision. Am I going to burn to death, or am I going to go by throwing myself and at least having a few moments to reflect on my life before I go? Those people who were damning everything, like, shoot, I spilled coffee on my shirt. Shoot, you know, I forgot about the donuts. Or shoot, my car broke down. Like, why, God? Why did my car break down today? Why? You know? Hindsight is 2020, and you'll never understand until it's happening. You know what I mean? And some people might never understand. And that could go for so many situations. That's just a good one that I like to think about. Is in the midst of you saying, why? Why did this happen? Why did I not get that job? Why this? Why that? You know? There's bigger things at play. So before you start getting all pissed off of why that didn't happen to you, or why your car broke down that day, or why didn't you get there on time, or whatever, you could have been saved. You're maybe saved from bigger things that you'll never know. You know? Thank you, Scorpio. Thank you, girl. Yeah, so that's just a little info, a little bit about me. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do eyeliner today. I'm just gonna go straight up with my lashes. You know? Yeah, divine intervention. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I am 5 months, 18 weeks. I was going to wait, but hubby wanted to know. Oh, about what you're gonna have? Girl, I'm gonna have twins. Did I tell you? Girl, I'm having twins. What? I know. What are you gonna have, girl? Can I know? Can we know? I missed it the whole time because I was too busy doing my makeup. Oh, how's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the people in California in our prayers, girl, for sure. Not just the people, but the wild animals, the wildlife. They're losing their homes too. Yeah, but when things like that happen to us, when we lose our homes, when we lose, like, you know, it's, you know, it's a humbling experience. It's very humbling, you know, very humbling when things like that happen to us. Just like anything else, you know, when you start a new job, it's a humbling experience because you're like the new person again. You know, when you go to a new school, it's like a humbling experience because you're like, I don't know what to expect. Like, you know. Yeah, girl, so what time is it? I'm gonna have to start. I'm not starting a new job. No, not me. Okay. How far along are you? I'm 2 months. 9 weeks today. 9 weeks today, yeah. Okay. Do twins run in my family? They run in my extended family, I suppose. Mine and his. But not our immediate family. Just our extended family. Whew, follow me on YouTube if you don't mind, girl, because we already know that TikTok might be banned forever. Who knows? Follow me on the Instagrams. YouTube, Instagram. I don't have anything else, I don't think. So I love you. Talk to you later. Have a great day, sweet girl. Don't let nothing get you down ever. Peace out, H-Town. Bye. Bye. Bye.